Now there's a recent news where the news is that Rahul Gandhi has met the loco pilots over enough leaves or rest in their work time or in their working hours. And soon after this news came, there was some more news that this is a political gimmick or that it is all staged. And then there was another news yet which where they said one section of the railways is saying these loco pilots who have met Rahul Gandhi and are requesting for more resting hours or better leave schedule in their working hours are actually not loco pilots or are not their employees. So, you know, it's very easy to just read a report and then just ignore it. Or I share what I know, and I'm just a very regular person who travels a lot, and I happen to have met someone. So this was a journey when I took a train journey when I was traveling from Chandigarh to all the way to the south, and somewhere in between the stops I had a lady get into the train, and while talking she said that her husband was in the railways, and she just got very freewheeling chit chatting, and she said her husband is a loco pilot, and she said he has very tough working hours. And this she said when I told her that, oh, it's a government job, it's so nice, your husband must be having it so easy. She said, no, he actually has it very tough because he doesn't get as many leaves and he doesn't get enough rest. See, I really would like to request the Indian government to not look at things as a political agenda and not to play down something by calling it a political gimmick or calling something as staged or have some section of railways say that these loco pilots are not their employees. This problem is very, very real, and I have nobody from my family in railways. I have no business talking about loco pilots only because I've heard it, and I truly know that this is a problem where they don't get enough rest, they don't have enough leaves. And she continued to talk and she said, my husband sometimes just comes home. He has just enough time to sleep for 12 hours and then get ready and then go back to driving the train or doing the loco pilot the train. She said, my husband has got diabetes because whole day or all the time he's either sleeping or he's in the train just riding or piloting the train. She said he has hypertension, he has blood pressure problem. She said he also has knee problem, and of all the things, she said my husband has started getting swollen feet. She said he has always now he has swollen feet. Just listening to the whole thing was so sad. And this was about a year back, and I'm very glad, whichever way this issue has come up, that somehow it has reached the ears of the government, whether it is reaching through Rahul Gandhi, whether it is reaching through the government itself. The machinery should not matter. Government should not try to say the opposition is winning 1 point. If they bring up a topic and we have to address it, so let's not address it. This is not how the government should think about it. It's truly a problem which people are facing, and it affected me very deeply when I just heard this. She said they don't even get enough leaves. She said my husband can't even take enough leave. Sometimes if he takes 2-3 days leave and he suddenly gets called, he has to go. Imagine working with you diabetes, with blood pressure, and with knee paining, and now having swollen feet. The way she just described it, I felt very sad. She said, and when he comes home, he hardly meets children because he's just sleeping. And then he gets ready and then he's going to work. And I think this is not the time to play politics or media to make it into a political issue also. Media should understand their responsibility, that let's not very quickly play down or quickly erase a topic of very important urgency or lot of urgency by just calling it a gimmick or staged issue. It's not staged, it's very real. The problem is very, very genuine and real. Some will say it's not like there are a lot of accidents, that trains are hardly have any accidents, so they must be well rested. That's not how it is. It's like you are just extracting so much from the people that they have no old age to live, they have no good memories, they are just working like machines. And then when we have completely used them and their bodies, and they have now become diseased bodies, we retire them. This is not how a government should work, or this is not how the interest level of a government should be. We should truly give them a lot of leave and hire more people. What is the problem with hiring more loco pilots? If government says we don't have enough money, I would just suggest that stop flying the rocket. Stop flying the Chandrayaan. Then they have flown some other plane which is circling around some sun or something. You don't have to blow and burn money like this. Stop making statues. It's just waste of money. The easiest way a country can go from a third world country, which is what India is, to a fourth world country or fifth world country, is to keep building statues, to keep flying rockets. The easiest is just stop doing this wasteful expenditure and let's start investing in people. Hire more people. Let's have, for every one locomotive, let's have two people who are locomotive pilots. So I just wanted to talk about it because this problem is very genuine and real, and nobody should just, either media or government should not play it down and call it some kind of a gimmick or call it staged, or very irresponsible statement by the railways to say those loco pilots are not their employees when they truly are, and they said now their voice will be heard.